I heard a quote years ago that said, "The most expensive thing is a missed opportunity." And I believe that's true to some degree. I missed so many opportunities in my life because I was too afraid to open the door when opportunity knocked. I'm telling you this because I don't want you to miss the opportunity of stepping beyond your comfort zone, past your fears for good. I'm Esther, author of the book You Were Shy from the Shadows to the Spotlight. I spent 4 decades being chronically shy. At age 41, everything changed when a tragedy took the life of my husband. He was the person who had always made my decisions for me. Suddenly, I had to start making my own choices, making my own decisions. I didn't want to keep living in my tiny, fearful little comfort zone. And with consistent determination, I finally succeeded in getting past that comfort zone, stretching that comfort zone, and becoming the woman that I am today. Someone who can sit here and talk into this camera, something I could have never imagined myself doing in the past. So, on this channel, I share the steps that I use, the experiences that helped me grow, and the tips that will keep you moving forward on your marathon of overcoming your shyness. Because that's exactly what it is. It's a marathon, it's not a sprint. So if you stay consistent with the tips that I give you, I believe you'll reach that finish line of your marathon. So, tip number one, you're never too old and it's never too late to start making a change, to start stepping beyond your fears. Tip number two is overcoming fear, like I said, is a marathon. It doesn't happen overnight. Be patient. You have to train. You have to practice. You have to work for the results that you see. And even after you reach that marathon finish line, you have to keep practicing to stay in shape. I still practice stepping out of my comfort zone every single day. If I didn't, I'd slip back into my old habits and my progress would start fading. Tip number three, shyness can be partly genetic, but mostly it comes from our environment. Experts say that we learn to be shy. By the age of 7, we've actually mentally trained our minds to either be shy or outgoing. There are countless reasons why we start doubting ourselves. And if no one is there counteracting those thoughts, affirming that we really are special and those are just lies that we're thinking, we start becoming self conscious. We start becoming shy. I remember something my mother said to me when I was dreaming about my future when I reached high school age. She told me, "Esther, don't set your goals too high now because you're going to be really disappointed when you don't reach them." I knew she meant well, but my already self conscious mind, my shy traits, I translated that as, "You'll never reach your goals, Esther." So I gave up the dream of becoming a nurse. I stopped setting goals altogether because if I set a goal, I might fail. And if I fail, I would be so humiliated. It became a vicious cycle. Not everything negative in my personality came from my parents or something they said or did. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm sharing that story just because I want to show you how easy it is to shape our thinking, train our mind. And that is why I talk so much about the importance of words of affirmation. We believe what we hear. And we can retrain our brains to believe something new, something that's true about ourselves, something positive. I recently read a powerful example. For years, doctors said that it was humanly impossible for a person to run under a 4-minute mile. Then in 1954, Roger Bannister proved them wrong. And once people heard that it was possible, other runners began to believe it too. And within weeks, several others had broken that record of running under a 4-minute mile. Why? Because they believed that they could. That's what I want you to take away from this video today. Start believing that you can overcome whatever it is that's holding you back. Don't waste another day. Start affirming your worth today. If this message helped you, please hit that like button. It really does help my channel. Subscribe and follow along if you don't want to miss the opportunity to step into a life that you've only, maybe secretly, dreamed about. I'll see you in my next video.